Gary, another emphatic home victory this afternoon against, obviously, Halifax in the Yorkshire Derby, 4-1 victory. Just sum that up for us.
Yeah, fair play to Halifax. I thought they started the game really well, and we had to ride out a little bit of a tough spell for the first sort of 15 minutes, and then I felt that we showed great maturity to come through that spell, stayed nice and calm, and then thankfully a few goals come our way. So yeah, pleasing to get through that difficult spell, and yeah, some fantastic goals on the way. Yeah.
In a game like this as well, just said it to Ollie, how crucial is it that first goal? Obviously they got the opening goal at their place back in September, I think it was. How crucial is that opening goal in a game like this?
Yeah, I think it's really crucial. I think it settled us, and as I've alluded to in other interviews, I think Halifax has always been like a little bit of a bogey team for us in recent seasons. There's always been sort of like late drama and obviously early goals, so to keep it reasonably comfortable was very pleasing.
Just on the opening goal then, obviously came from Josh Stones. A good time as well, that led on to getting another two in the first half.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, some fantastic goals. I think they'll stand out for me is the third goal. I think that sort of shows Zhao and Shu's sort of playing philosophy, how they want to build up from the back, and I think it was a great cross from the left-hand side, and Ollie Pearce once again there in the right place at the right time. So yeah, great goals. Stonesy, Pearcey, they're an unbelievable threat, and they play really well together.
What was the mood like at half time? Obviously going in at 3-0, how was it to try and calm everybody down? Obviously, you know, still another 45 minutes to go regardless of the score.
Yeah, we obviously took Zach off just for precaution because of the yellow card, and we don't want to be picking up any sort of silly suspensions this time of the season. So we made that change. Callum Mel come on and was brilliant, but we was probably, you know, the message was to the lads to stay in structure and keep doing what we're doing well. And I just think a little bit in the second half we did become loose. I think we did become off plan a little bit, and certain players sort of going into different positions, which at times I just think you need to keep it simple, keep the ball moving, and keep that positional discipline. So I think although it's a 4-1 victory, I thought Halifax were brilliant at times, and also I think there's some great learning lessons for us as well to take away from it.
They obviously get a goal in the second half fairly early on. What did you make to respond to go back out there and get that fourth goal and obviously the 3-goal cushion restored? Yeah,
it was great because other than the first sort of 15 minutes, that was the only other sort of squeaky bum time, if you like, when they scored, and you're thinking, how are we going to come back from this? So yeah, to once again to reply that quickly with a goal of real quality again as well, and it's good to get Banksfield on the score sheet. So yeah, that was you know, a major factor in our victory today.
They threw a lot at us in the second half with the score being 4-1, but the lads defended pretty much everything away. Yeah,
it was unfortunate. I think Noob slipped for their goal, but yeah, they kept going, they kept disciplined. There was a couple of sort of defensive corners we had to defend really well, and you know, once again, they're all things that we're going to need from now to the end of the season if we want a successful campaign.
I know it's one of those games that coming in, people might look at it as a potential banana skin, obviously with it being a bit of a derby and obviously, like you said, a bit of a bogey team that has been in recent years. Overcome all of that to get the victory.
Yeah, really pleasing. You know, as soon as you sort of see Halifax, you think, tough game and anything can happen. So to win 4-1 is very pleasing. But we haven't cracked nothing yet. We need to keep going. You're only as good as your last game in this season, especially with Rochdale doing as well as they are. So we'll still keep learning lessons from it and move on.
Scunthorpe away on Tuesday. How would you preview that one? Obviously a tough place to go.
Really difficult game. Real quality throughout their squad. The manager there has done a tremendous job, and obviously the pitch isn't great, and that's going to be the story for both teams. So we've got to make sure we prepare correctly, dust ourselves down, and make sure we're right at it come Tuesday.
Thanks for your time, Gary.
Cheers, gents.